Hi everyone. First things first, I've got a real important message for all of you. But on second thought, I think I'm going to hold that off until the end of what you're about to see. As you recall, last summer we all went up to Minnesota on a fishing trip. I brought my camcorder, and according to rumors that I heard, I made a complete pain in the ass out of myself. But I did promise you that if you follow some simple directions, I'd make a real great video and we'd have a lot of laughs watching it on these cold winter days. So here it is. This is our Christmas present to you. And we want to wish your family a very Merry Christmas.
Issue, and when I called him because the first issue didn't come out yet, he said that the corporation didn't like the paper that they came out with, so they started.
Can you imagine, after having been up for about 36 hours, to wake up to a conversation like this?
So, did he say anything about your article?
But I wasn't mopey.
Yeah.
I think Ross and Maria were following us. They had been for the last couple of hours.
Hi. Welcome to Minnesota.
Well, how far do you think we have to go?
Dean, keep your eyes on the road.
I'm looking in the landscape. About 45 minutes.
I can dig it. I can dig it. I think it's a
put my
fact.
line in and I'm going to catch the biggest species ever.
I think that's a fact, Jack.
Dean, my biggest fear is that I'm going to die in a car crash.
With me driving?
You were tailgating, Dean. That's a fact.
He was trying to...
I was asleep and I knew it. Creep.
What's your lotion look like? What's your lotion look like?
Your ocean lotion?
What's that?
Well,
What?
mercifully, we finally arrived at Cook.
Come on, let's just get going.
Hey, I'm not mopey, though. I'm telling you, I'm not mopey.
Don't have any left, or do you?
We don't have it.
She was starting to look pretty good to me.
Dukes, just get the one starting today?
Probably.
You don't mind if I make you nationally famous, do you?
Yeah.
And you're a natural. Come to Hollywood with me.
Get black with you.
Well, I always bought my license next door.
My nephew just got one.
This guy must have seen me coming every year because he was always licking his chops when I walked in the store.
It's a 14.
Seemed he never had it and then suddenly found it. Sure, and they say country guys don't know how to cheat you.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. Can I sign for my wife?
Oh, yeah, but you're not in here.
You're a cook now, and your life has got to change. Now, this here is the main drag to cook. Try and get a nice slow shot of it.
I wouldn't want to have open heart surgery in this
You got your
town.
Montana Cafe, your liquor store, your co-op, and their financial heart, the Farmer and Merchants State Bank. Can you dig it?
Yeah, I can dig it. Uh-huh.
Ross. What is that, Ross?
Wait, listen,
I want you you to listen to me. Guys, game fish in Minnesota.
Yeah, Uncle Ricky. Yeah? Yeah, Uncle Ricky. Yeah.
Tell us
you know what
how,
it is?
man, tell us.
You know what it
Yeah,
is?
tell us.
How?
It's the Northland lobster.
Yeah?
Oh, how do you do that?
You'll find out later, boys, if you're good.
Easy.
Sweet.
No kid.
He's talking about.
What do we got here?
These are our groceries for the week. And this nice gentleman is carrying them to the car for us.
And what is your name, sir?
Richard White.
You're under arrest, Richard.
Okay. Okay. Won't be the first time.
Hey, for Riley.
Oh, that's a good place.
Yeah,
Good
we have
people
fun
up there.
there.
Yeah.
We've been going there for about 8 years now.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you, Richard.
Yeah. Have a good weekend now.
I know.
See you now. Bye-bye.
Hey, you know what? You know what? We're off, guys. Won't be long now.
Hardly wait to get on that boat.
Can hardly wait to get you on that boat and drown you.
You're going on the lake first. Okay. All right.
Probably just around this next turn, I think.
We finally made it. What a thrill to see that sign every year.
Okay.
Now, come on, you've all got to admit, doesn't this bring back some memories now?
But we're here.
Don't you feel like you're almost pulling in there right now? Sure, and I was an asshole for bringing my camcorder. I'll be accepting apologies at the end of the film.
Isn't this exciting?
At last, 11 hours later, and we have arrived.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
And as you'll all remember, these are the owners of The Life of Riley, Fidel and Frida Castro.
How are you?
Hi.
Hi,
You're
sure.
all set.
I'm all set. I'm videotaping this whole ugly mess for posterity.
You got your boat already.
I know, I heard.
Then it was time to meet my arch enemies in this fishing
How are you, Luke?
contest.
Good. I don't know about a
I was friendly to them outwardly, but inwardly, I was really ready for the competition.
You got a seat.
Yeah. Gee, you're lucky. How the heck could they get a seat?
Luck has nothing to do with it, Lou.
Paying probably $50 a week for this seat.
How's the fishing been, Sharon?
What time did you leave?
Sharon, how's the fishing been?
I caught a great
She
fish.
got the biggest.
I guess I'm out of the pool already.
Hi, sir.
Huh?
You don't keep anything unless it's bigger than that ruler.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but you know, there's an old saying, Ronnie. Rulers were meant to be broken.
Oh, they got your mind.
Huh? No, it's rulers, goddammit.
Did you hear that?
Started unloading the car. That's Jay's friend, Chaco the sumo wrestler. Now that's Brian. Real nice guy. I really liked him. It was a pleasure. What a personality he has. Like a bottle cap. Just kidding, Brian. I love you.
Did you catch anything yesterday? What? Did you catch anything?
We didn't even go fishing.
You haven't been out yet? What?
This is my favorite cabin. Come in and see.
Well, now you're getting the idea. Well, show me around.
Come in.
Well,
Look at this. We have a brand new refrigerator this year.
wow.
This is deluxe,
Is that the kind you want for your new kitchen, honey?
but in almond color.
In almond?
color.
Gee, that's
Look at this
beautiful.
huge freezer. Now we just have to turn it on and get some ice cream.
Turned on.
It is?
Yeah,
Here's two
Daryl
beds.
told Dean and
You guys
Laura
can
that they
sleep in
could
here if you
share a
promise to
bedroom
save
if
your
they
own bed.
promised to stay in their own beds.
Oh, this is nice.
That'll be the day.
Oh, I like it here.
Well, I'm glad. You know, when you're happy, Daryl,
Yeah.
when you're happy, the whole world's happy.
Now it's on camera, remember.
The lovely shower with hot and cold running water, we hope.
Oh,
Because we do
is
have
that,
a water heater
is
here.
that lovely?
Isn't that nice?
And
the plunger in case the toilet overflows.
is that our toilet?
That's our toilet.
Is that where we'll be
Yes.
be the scene of action for the next week?
In fact, you know, it looks pretty new. And it
Ooh.
says toilet paper only.
What kind of toilet is it?
Elger?
Oh, my favorite
An
drink.
Elger.
Down.
Then it was off to see the other family that would be vying for the prize money, the La Rosas.
Hello.
Is Uncle Dom home?
Are you
I
sleeping?
just took a nice shower.
Did
Uncle Dom and Auntie Nay.
and Dom?
We're the nerds. We're here to film this entire vacation.
Like nerds.
Hi.
Welcome to the life
Can
of
we-
my way.
Can we come in? Huh?
She is really mentally disturbed, you
He
know.
doesn't even have to act. Don't call him that. That's all Ross.
What? Said to him, hey buddy.
They don't sell them here?
Yeah, they do sell them here.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they sell them
Do
here.
they need a license?
The license is $30.
Not for one person.
Oh, no.
No, for us, it's in town. We got our husband and wife 14 days for $25.
But at the co-op it was 30 for a week.
You're not filming me. Are you filming me
course.
dressed like this?
Yes, I am.
I was just gonna go in and put.
Wait a minute.
Here's my buddy.
How can you get 2
Your
weeks?
girlfriend. Hi.
We did. I don't know how, but we did.
Here's the lovely Mara.
Look at that pussy ears.
Dad says, can we come in? Stevie, you're not listening. This is Danny Rain. Dad's downstairs filming.
We got a great idea.
What's that, gang?
Let's go fishing.
Oh! Well, we're out in the water now.
Heaven. So peaceful.
Ladies
The
and
air is
gentlemen,
so pure.
I present Cleopatra floating down the Nile. Now, for all you female sportswomen out there, this is the newest fashion and style of fishing. Daryl, do you want to explain to us what in the hell you're doing?
Yes, I will explain the ideal way to fish and get to sunbathe at the same time. Now, as you'll notice, my rod is high in the air. If I get a catch, I will just lower myself up in my seat,
Uh-huh.
give the fish line.
Yes.
When it's taut, then I will snap it. Voila, a 10-pound walleye.
And that's how it's done?
That's how it's done. Easy as that.
Thanks to them. Of course, the La Rosas were out already. I had to act like I was interested in how they were doing, but between you and me and the water, I didn't give a good shit. The water was so calm, we just weren't getting anything, so figured we'd better head back to our cabin and check it
You
out.
got a fish yet?
Not yet, just deep seaweed. Or the cable that runs underneath. What are you doing?
Photographing.
So nice to be here in Lake Superior right now.
think Ronnie was a beaten man on that first day, too. Just look at that face. I really felt sorry for him. Kids spent most of their time in the recreation cabin. Man, just paying $1,500 for your kid to play ping pong? Oh well. Hey, I'm not mopey. I'm not mopey.
How about this line?
What?
They're gonna be trouble with the line.
What? You mean breaking?
Yeah, it's
Breaking, tangle.
That's like that cheap line Ronnie had last year.
And of course, being the great fisherman that I was, they were all asking me for advice.
It's not pliable enough.
Our first day.
So as the day came to a close and we sat over a fireplace, I had nothing but visions of dollar signs dancing in my head.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a real treat. We're going to hear Darrow, Queen of the Nile, give her famous lost loon call.
Oh, here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh, here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh, here, fishy, fishy.
You know, she's really fucking nuts. You understand that? She is gone.
I said Ricky's making a movie.
No, well, everybody knows we're making a movie. We had the call of the, Darryl imitated the call of the lost loon.
Oh, you're kidding me. How did this sound?
Oh, I can't. You know what? She's the only one in the world that can do it.
Got a winter coat on.
Yeah. Hey, it gets a little cold out there.
Yeah. Comes a
Come on, Sharon. It's all going to be recorded, so I want you to set a new speed record.
You know.
My, weren't we testy that day, Sharon?
Hey, you're holding up the troops. No
Oh, I'm trying to get up the sun.
All right.
It was our first lunch in the chow hall. And Dean and Laura were having their first argument in the chow hall.
Ooh, first argument of the trip? Ooh.
You're lying, Dean. You're lying.
I love it. What the hell are you doing there?
Yes, sir, we have real mashed potatoes here. There's no instant of the garden variety.
Oh, well, we prefer the instant, please.
Oh, well.
You told Rocky, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, could I get 2 3-minute eggs, please?
2 3-minute eggs. For dinner or for breakfast?
Right now.
Right now. 3-minute eggs. We got a timer.
While my competition was picking out on fattening foods, I was in training to win that fishing contest, eating nothing but high-protein food.
What are they? Oh, thank you.
3-minute eggs, yeah.
Anybody want coffee?
I don't get over anything turning like that.
Don was worried already on the first day. He hadn't caught anything.
Did you get anything today, Lou?
Yeah, I got that on film.
What'd you get?
That's 3.
Keepers or not?
Lou was lying already.
Hey, girls, thank Rocky for me for the eggs. I really appreciate it. Bye now.
And then it was out on the water. And after that winter that I knew I was going to find somehow, I knew there was a lunker out there waiting for me. there, too. We knew we were going to go home with some money in our pockets. It was just a matter of when. Quit calling me mopey, goddammit.
Whoa! Think I have something this time. Probably a little rock bass the way he's fighting.
What you're about to see, you're not going to believe.
Oh.
I promise you none of this is rehearsed. This is
Bring that
Daryl
hog
at
in,
her
bitch.
very best. Just watch.
Did you see it?
Yeah. Now, see, now your drag. Tighten your drag, because you're just...
Well, which way? To the right?
Well, so it's a little tighter, so it's not buzzing. Just...
Okay, it's not buzzing.
All right, now pull your rod up, and now reel in as you bring your rod down. There. There he is.
Oh, so you break this
Hey, that looks like a nice fish.
Let's see what we have.
I don't think that's a rock bass. That's a smallmouth, Daryl.
A largemouth.
No.
Huh?
It's a smallmouth.
Is this a keeper?
That sure is a keeper. That might be a contest winner, my dear.
Oh, isn't this fun? Hello there. How do you do?
All right, get him off the hook.
Well, I don't know how to get these kind of.
Oh. Well, that's part of the contest.
Well, what do? Stick my finger in his mouth?
Put your thumb inside his mouth on his bottom lip.
Down like this?
Mm-hmm. You know, the way Jimmy Houston does it.
Yeah,
Just
but
stick
is
your
he-
thumb in there and grab him like this.
I'm afraid.
Nice.
I
He
need
doesn't
to
have any
squeeze him.
teeth. Come on.
He doesn't have any teeth?
No.
It sure doesn't look very good down there. Rick, if anything happens, I'm going to hurt you.
Come on. This is all.
Oh.
Grab him hard. Now lift them up straight. And then they'd see they're paralyzed. They can't do anything.
This is a what?
That's a smallmouth bass.
Why does it have such a big mouth? I would say this is a largemouth.
You know,
Their
I'm
mouths
trying
are
to-
that much
I'm
bigger?
trying to film and run the boat and get you to get this fish off the hook.
Well,
I wish
can't
you'd
get
hurry.
him off. I can't get this thing out of here.
This whole scene should be on candid camera. Honest to God.
It's looped in such a funny way.
Let me see if I can get some pliers. Wait a minute. Here.
It's like it's not just... It's like it's really looped through a...
A muscle in his mouth.
Yeah, something.
Tendon or something. Well, hold that fish up sideways, and then I'll turn this camera up. Well, not that way. I'm getting your arm towards me.
Sharon and Ronnie were
Oh, what
constantly
does he
spying
know?
on us. They probably watched us with binoculars from across the lake just to see how we were doing. Everybody wanted that money,
Bye.
but I was determined to get it.
Look over here. That's the famous wall.
What famous wall?
That's what they call the wall here on Lake Vermilion. It's real old. You know, that wall has been here almost as long as Lou. People over here.
They're still fishermen.
Well, Laura and Dean were out trying their hardest, and they weren't having any luck either. And so as the day started coming to an end, nobody had really taken a trophy yet. But I knew it was just a matter of time. And that night, as I sat in my cabin, I plotted my strategy for the following day. I knew I'd be victorious.
How you doing? I saw.
Well, by the next day, the sight was really getting pathetic. I mean, these people were so desperate they were catching anchovies and keeping them.
Oh, yeah.
There's Dean with a nice snail darter.
Very nice. I think there's a storm moving in.
How do you know?
It's a shrapnel and my ass starts aching. In spite of the discomfort that I was experiencing from an old war injury, I was pulling in fish at an astounding rate. I can only describe it as a rapidly accelerating boatload of smallmouth bass with an occasional walleye.
Smallmouth?
Meanwhile, the Rosas, the Sheldons, and my family, for that matter, were praying to ancient Indian gods to help them bring in some fish.
What technique? Fun.
Let him go.
Okay. We want
Catch
his,
it.
we
Catch
want,
and release.
We want his parents. Hi, did you have any luck?
Yeah, I got a northern.
Let's see.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Move in closer. Nice ass, Renee.
Daryl and Renee really loved each other as children.
Oh, that's a beauty.
It's like a goddamn pregnant leech.
That might win the contest.
Yeah, sure it's going to win the contest, Renee. Over my dead body. I was just starting to wear these people out. They couldn't even stay in the lake anymore.
Oh, really?
The ducks were starting to hide their heads in shame. It was so bad.
Right over where that boat's sitting. That was it.
Drug team would be the best place over there.
That was it?
Let's go over
That
there.
was it.
All day long? One strike?
What?
Better go back home, kid. Really.
I didn't
I'm not
fish.
trying to be, but go home. Go back.
Well, then I had the unpleasant task of telling Harry that the lake wasn't going to be big enough for both of us, and I was taking over. As usual, he was a gentleman about it, and I finally asked him what he thought of my fishing, and more importantly, what he thought of me as a person.
It's just fantastic.
Isn't that me?
The La Rosas were out there all the time really trying, but I could just see defeat in their eyes, and dissension was starting to brew.
We haven't
Sure.
really been...
The next
was
thing
being
we do
threatened
is
by
throw
Ronnie.
roll the wheelchair off the end of the pier. And she says, "Do you want to stay married?" He said, "I could still be married if I push you off the end of the pier." Because everything he was doing, she, ooh.
So as nightfall descended on our camp, I knew there was a lunker waiting out there in Lake Vermilion for me, and I knew I was going to be victorious. But mixed with this feeling of elation was a certain pity for my opponents, knowing that they were going to lose. The following morning, all the men went to Wolf Lake fishing. Naturally, I led in all species of fish. When we returned, the women were waiting for us.
Good. Do you want to ride?
You going to the dock?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got 9. That was it.
Great. Did you have fun?
Oh, it's great. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Huh?
How'd you do?
Bad.
Hey.
Hey, it was great.
Hey,
out
it's
there.
right.
Huh?
It was work, though.
It was work, but we did it. We're true.
Well, you're outdoorsmen, right?
No, we're good husbands and providers.
What's in here?
Well, we have a few species in here. We have the typical walleye.
Let's see.
It's about a
Your golden
pound and a half,
walleye.
2 pounder. And we have an assortment of poundage bass weighing approximately 3 to 5 pounds. And we caught a total of roughly 10
Sharon's
fish.
just getting
Thank
up
you, Dean.
12 fish.
Thank you for a very concise report.
just now.
Rick, you're
All
gonna.
right, Ronnie.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
We're
it.
all done,
We're
huh?
all done.
How's your wrist, babe?
All right.
Huh? You be able to fish for the rest of the trip?
I'll make it.
You'll fight it, huh?
Right.
Beautiful. Love you.
All right.
Take care. It's been a little slice of heaven
There
fishing
you go.
with you.
Here.
Thank you, Ron. Hi, hot in there or what?
No, it's hot. Last
It'd get
15
hot and then it'd get cold.
Uncle Ricky, you really have to take some of those clothes off.
Yeah, really. The sweater.
The man is strange.
Yeah, but you know what? I got a lot of guts with my knee.
Is it all swollen? Still swelling?
Yep. You want to see it?
For us, a big horsefly on the old leg.
You want to see it?
Mm-hmm.
Going up.
I would say it's probably from here to the other end of the lake over there, across the lake.
That's a regular, I mean, that's a swollen leg.
Well, I mean, I don't know how far you can walk in 25
that's irregular.
minutes. We were walking.
You laugh at me because I run away from the flies.
Look at the guy.
Can I get your...
Hey.
Ooh, do that again.
Hey, wait a minute. You better put the wide lens on there.
So right after I finished putting that wide-angle lens on my camera, Daryl and I got back out on the lake. But the Sheldons and the LaRosas were still following us. I had some important business I had to take care of.
Well, this is what
But I'm sure that there were several pairs of binoculars trained on me. And although the
Yes, dear.
camera angle doesn't show it properly, I can tell all the guys that not only was that water in Lake Vermilion cold, but that water in Lake Vermilion is deep.
Boat's coming toward.
Hurry, hurry.
In fishing terms, that's called chumming the waters. The fifth day brought one of the highlights of our trip, a day that we always look forward to.
Going out for a shore lunch.
Where at?
I don't know yet. On an island. That way.
Well, we massed our armada together and prepared to take off for the island that we were going to have our lunch on.
Daryl and Jay! Oh, Daryl and Jay!
Yes.
Where are we going? Oh, boy! Doesn't that sound like fun?
Shirley.
Oh.
Call Shirley.
Boy, oh boy!
Yes.
This is gonna be keen.
We're going that way.
Ronnie was really starting to get on my nerves, so I decided to cut off his bow and show him who the hell the boss of the lake was. Incidentally, Ronnie's boat is powered by 3 Pratt & Whitney jet engines and costs $350,000.
Gee, Dad, that must be the island we're going to.
You know, as strange as it is, there have probably been 500 picnics on every one of the islands out there. But when you go on one of those islands, you feel like you're the first person that's ever set foot on it.
Hey.
Is this the island? Well, let's get that fire going, goddammit.
Daryl and Renee, as usual, were more interested in where they were going to take a crap than what they were going to eat.
Good morning. Toilet paper. Lemon pepper.
And poor Dom. After 5 days on the water, he still didn't have his sea legs. He was a pathetic sight. Now we chose a spot to build a campfire.
Great.
Yeah, it's nice and clear.
And delegated our most able-bodied man to collect firewood. Jay and Ross were put in charge of getting the fire ready.
Everyone say how excited you are.
I am glad I invested in all those Lego blocks for Jay when he was a kid. Look at how pretty that thing is.
Boy Scouts you guys are. I need this fire flat enough to put these frying pans on.
And they got it going.
It's our bouquet of flowers for our table setting.
You should turn that camera on and zoom in on your eye.
The 15-second.
I'm having a wonderful time in Minnesota.
That's right, folks. The deer fly got me again. I'm sure glad he doesn't do circumcisions.
Should do it on the life of a fish.
There's your fillet, skinned and boneless.
Way to go, Ross.
Nothing on the other side?
Ooh, look at these suckers. Should I cut these in half?
Yeah, you can do whatever that.
I think we better cut them in half, huh?
Today.
What's the most useless thing on an Italian woman's body?
What's the most useless thing on an Italian woman's body? What?
An Italian man.
It's very funny, Sharon.
Did I tell you mine? Why do Polacks put an ice cube in their condom? To keep the swelling down.
Menu.
Fish,
And what else?
potatoes, onion. That's it. That's enough we got.
Every year, Ronnie really does a great meal for us.
Wash it off.
Guy's a super chef.
Did you get Daryl's fish there that just dropped on the floor?
Smelling good, Ronnie. What do you think?
Wait, somebody just started. Mara, you want to eat? Yeah. Oh, there's more here, but I'll get this to start with.
All right, come on up and eat.
I decided to ask everybody how they enjoyed their dinner afterwards.
Hey, guys, how's the food?
Good, yummy food.
It's embarrassing.
I want your honest opinion now. How was the dinner?
They're all liars.
Real good.
All right, guys, your honest opinion. How was the dinner?
Great.
Great, good.
Did you guys enjoy your dinner?
Oh, it's really great.
Freshest fish I've ever had.
Now I won't have to eat spaghetti
Lemon
tonight.
pepper? Not much salt?
One last thing, Dick.
Renee and Michelle? Renee and Michelle?
What, the lobster?
Renee and Michelle,
That's why you're confused.
seriously, how was the food?
This is delicious. I'm so glad I caught all these potatoes out in the lake today. Without these potatoes, this fish fry would be... Oh, look at Dean's got some love. How was that?
That's Rigo.
And of course, no shore lunch would be complete without entertainment.
Yeah, Dave, get down.
But now he's gonna eat all 3 plums.
I love it. Very good. Your kid is really talented, I'll tell you.
Now I have to go potty. Where can I go?
So then after Daryl evacuated her bowels, it was back out on the water again.
Green though, you know it?
And a word about the water, it was treacherous. Sometimes we had waves as high as 4 or 5 inches. But we kept plugging away. And I wasn't mopey because I knew I was going to take a lunker. So, with the storm approaching, we decided to head into camp and get our laundry done and have some dinner.
Dinner in our cabin tonight because tonight is spaghetti night.
and it's usually pretty lousy, and they charge you $60 for it. So what did you people have for dinner tonight?
Spaghetti,
Raviolis.
sausage, pizza.
Yeah. Daryl,
Shrimp chow mein with rice.
that's what we're having? How soon will it be ready?
About 15 minutes.
Thank you.
That evening, as a special surprise, Kenny brought up a bunch of fireworks. It was the most impressive display of pyrotechnics I've ever seen. Well, you be the judge.
Just get your face away from those damn things.
Watch it, Ross.
Watch that lantern.
You're not going to believe this. Is that awesome, or is that awesome? And so as the duds continued on and our evening came to an end, I decided it was time to establish myself as the best fisherman in camp and make my move tomorrow.
Where is it?
There's fishing out there.
Daryl, you about ready to go fishing?
Okay, I'll just finish my coffee.
Good morning.
Good morning. How's your eye this morning?
I think it's a lot better.
Open a lot.
I'm telling you, you could see the defeat in all their eyes. They were beating people and didn't know it.
Howdy.
Dean boy,
Yes.
let's do it.
Pardon me?
What's to it?
Oh, I just had a dream that I caught the biggest fish this side of the Mississippi. I'm gonna go out there in about 20 minutes and see if I can find it.
What kind of fish?
It was a northern. Big northern.
And you thought you were really going to nail it, huh?
Yeah, I did nail
Oh, really?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did.
Is that a guy that believes he's going to win or not?
I like today. Laura's preparing me a nice double egg breakfast. Over easy with toast. So I should be fit and ready for this.
Get out of here. Nah.
Have any of you ever seen Daryl brush your teeth? God, what a mess.
Hey, come on, let us see how you brush your
Asshole.
teeth. Like a pig at the slop bucket.
How dare you? When you go to the jar and take a dump, I'm going to film you.
Will that puzzle be finished by the time we leave?
They just didn't have any spirit. As a matter of fact, the entire camp was still. It's as if everybody knew that I was emerging as top dog in camp.
How you doing, Jay?
I managed to grudgingly get him out on the boat.
Got a largemouth, huh?
Boy, they were just fighting back tears at that point.
You're having a good time, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Daryl had turned to a pillar of salt.
Huh?
Not even a bite.
What's the matter? What seems to be the problem?
I guess they're cold like I am.
But Jay was still a good sport. He kept me laughing.
Did you hear the hitchhiker jokes, Dad?
No, what?
What do you say to a hitchhiker with one leg?
I don't know what.
Hop in.
I
What do you say to a hitchhiker with no legs?
don't know.
Need a lift?
That evening in the cabin, I started looking around at my opponents' faces.
They're pretty small, don't you?
Lou was in a stupor. Ronnie was shell-shocked and rambling on incoherently about a bear or something. He was really gone.
They can't get a hold of anything, you know.
Oh, that gives me the creeps.
And he had the shotgun and it was loaded, I don't know what size shells.
Yeah,
it is,
birdshot.
Birdshot. And he blasted that thing at the thing and hit him in the jaw and tore half of his jaw.
And then that really made him mad.
Give us a double old bucket.
No, wait, and I'm trying to figure out how you would roll yourself up to
They
the
sold
hand.
some real.
Carol and Renee were both laughing and talking at the same time.
That's right.
Oh, what happened to the dog?
Ricky, did you ever get to see that? That
What?
movie? Vacation, I think
Vacation?
it was
Did you ever see
called.
a movie? Vacation?
Chevy Chase.
Oh, yeah, I love that. And Wally World?
So they go on the rides anyway, right?
Yeah.
And they stick the guy up.
The newlyweds are all. Michelle kept trying to get Kenny to go back to the cabin with her.
Well, no, I don't know why. He just, I think because he's buying his own bait. He's trying to
Oh.
save the bait.
He's not trying to catch any fish.
And Lou was bragging about something. I'm not sure exactly what it was. Maybe a fish, maybe something else.
Or crayfish. I get rid of the bait, that's all. That and his lines are all tangled up. Good. I don't know, he must have went through 6 reels or...
Well, as the day came to a close, I realized that these people weren't really any competition at all. They were all wimps. They were wimping out on me, and that's a fact. I still hadn't caught my lunkers, but I knew I was going to get them on our last day. I didn't have any doubt in my mind about that. That evening, as I went to bed, I started thinking about all the years we've spent here. Not only watching ourselves grow up, but watching our kids grow up. Things sure have changed since 1981 when these pictures were taken. guess the bottom line is that in spite of the heartache that we've all experienced in our families, we're still a family, and we still love one another. And speaking personally, I wouldn't have changed one damn thing. I love you all. Let's get back to the video.
Mine. It's all mine. It's all mine.
Ricky, what are you doing? Oh my God, it's only 6 o'clock in the morning.
Soon this money's going to be mine. In only 8 more hours, the fish contest is over. And if my walleye and the northern hold up, this is all mine. All of this. I must have fought that northern for 8 hours. Really. It was the biggest fish I ever saw in my life. And this money's all going to be mine. I can't wait to spend it.
Last day, I hold 2 records. What are you going to do today?
I'm gonna beat you.
What are you going to catch?
I'm gonna catch a bigger walleye.
Well, that's easy to say.
I'm gonna buy one, whatever it takes.
Hey, Ron, this is it. Last day, what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to try and beat your record.
Are you confident, or?
Not really, no. This is the Dead Sea right now.
Just give it your best shot, all right?
Right.
All right. All right, Lou. Last day. You going for it?
Yeah, gonna go for it.
Think you can do it?
Well, it's
Keeps
pretty hard to
catching
beat.
crayfish.
2-pounder. Maybe get it one.
Well, here it comes, folks. At record walleye, the contest winner.
The nice one? Yep. Wow!
Look at that sucker. Huh?
Ross, I just wanted to tell you guys you're running out of time as far as this contest is concerned. What do you intend to do about it? He had me, sure. If the raven hadn't have stopped to take a shit, he wouldn't have gotten caught by the fox. All right, I'm just telling you, it's now 11:09. Contest ends at 4.
So you're still winning.
Well,
Category.
I just want to apprise you, the contest ends at 4.
Dean really gave it his best shot. I was proud of him. But even he was wimping out towards the end.
3 hours and 45 minutes left. How are you going to handle this, Dean?
I'll still work at it. There's still time.
You think you can? How about you?
Ronnie was running out of jet fuel for his Pratt & Whitney engines, and he decided to pack it in. With about 7 hours of daylight left. Pathetic. Just pathetic.
Okay. Bye. Would you guys describe those worms that we're using?
Dad, unmovable. Non-moving. Not a movable, because you can move. But we can move them, so they aren't movable.
Are you taking any fish?
Just when Chaco thought it was all over for him.
Are you planning on taking any fish?
I doubt it. Not at this rate. I want to.
Tied into a lunker.
I got it.
What is it, a big one, Brian?
It's huge.
Really?
Oh, holy cow.
Where is... Oh!
That is huge. I've never seen a fish this large. Would you like to unhook it, Jay?
You want to mount it?
Should we mount it?
I think so.
I think we should eat it. That could feed us all. For a week.
Brian, I'm real proud of you.
Thank you, Mr. Frigo. I don't even know what to say.
And don't say anything.
When we got back to the cabin, I knew I'd won because we were holding the money. There was still the matter of the official presentation, but I knew I was top dog.
It's all mine.
Finally, it was time for the lobster cookout, the last event of the trip.
With the lobster, now what are we gonna do?
We're gonna cook them on the beach.
And we got a grill down.
Guy talked my ear off the whole trip.
Charcoal and the whole bit.
My late woebegone days are over.
Your Lake Woebegone days.
Don't you know Lake Woebegone?
Yeah, the end of your vacation, huh?
Yep.
What's in there? That's in there.
There's beer in it. Fingers.
We had hors d'oeuvres, but everybody was really waiting for the lobster.
Hi, Butch. How are you? Hi. Nice to see you again.
I thought you'd have a ball and chain around your ankle.
Hell no.
Huh?
I'm acquitted.
Then I decided to ask everybody to rate their own fishing performance.
Lake Vermilion in Cook, Minnesota was horseshit. I have nothing else to say about it.
Did all that bad. You know, I was out there and I gave it hell. You know, I think that as far as trying and all, I gave it 100%. But I'm on vacation, so I don't care. Let me get the food up. There aren't any fish out in the lake. That's all I've got to say.
I caught a nice northern until my uncle came along and beat me to it. Otherwise, it was good.
I hardly want fishing, so I don't know how it is out there. Hey, Ross, I caught a rockfish. Ross, come here. That's about it.
Around here, right? Right.
How was the fishing? How did you do?
It was great. Caught a big fish. One big fish?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Meal bad. Like this.
But you're going to come back, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back.
I'll bet on that too, Lou.
Sucked, but the company was great. I'm coming back next year.
Fish excellent. It was the fish that were the problem. For some reason, they weren't hungry this year, and I just couldn't remember.
Sharon, how did you think your fishing performance was this year? Boy, that's pretty heavy.
It's a minute to think.
How did you do, Ross?
All right. Can't complain. Not too bad.
Are you ready to get
Renee?
on the kitchen?
Yes, sir.
How do you feel you fished this year?
I fished excellent this year. That's why we're going home with nothing.
And then it was time to put those lobsters on. Brought those all the way from Sharko's in Villa Park.
Hey, Mike.
Nicest guy on me. How you doing, Mike?
How are you, senor?
I haven't been getting into wild rice, but you have a
Oh,
stir something up. How you been? Rolling, Mike. How you doing there?
I'll be with you in a minute.
Oh, I won't take you.
I didn't say I saw your ad.
Remember, this guy was about this size.
That's my wife, Maria.
How you doing?
You know where the food is, huh? You bet.
Hey, let me put this out.
Tell me you got the biggest fish.
Last week, Ricky beat me this week. He got the pots.
And the smell of those lobsters was getting intoxicating. Everybody was really starting to salivate, waiting for those to get served. Fidel was in an unusually pensive mood that day.
As relaxed as I am. But I had a great time. Thank you.
Well, how can I put it? You asked me how fishing was this year. I'm having a hard time finding the proper adjective, but I think if I had to choose one word, I'd have to say I found the fishing this year to be very rewarding. Like $50.
Thanks.
How do you like lobster, Mar?
Sorry.
Lobster.
So as everybody complimented Ronnie and his great job of cooking that lobster, I prepared myself for the money I was about to win and my acceptance speech. And by the way, that brings me up to the point of the message that I said I had for all of you.
Bass is Maria Sheldon with a 3.2 bass. Whippy!
No, that was at least 3.3. Way to go, Maria.
Walleye, we have a whopping 2-pound walleye, won by Rick Frigo.
Oh, come on, it was 4.5 if it was an ounce.
We had a 4-pound, 3-ounce northern, won by Rick Frigo.
Oh, come on. That was 12 pounds at least. Well, here's your message, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can't thank you enough. All I can say is
Thanks, suckers.